I'm doing the first fermatas differently than the previous two have done. I'm doing it, they were kind of doing it continuously. I'm going to cut you off, wait, breathe, and go. Just throwing that out there. And Oz, nice rounded Oz.
Is that on both fermatas?
No, just the first one.
We'll watch it.
Just the, I mean,
I got you.
you know what I mean? Okay, sorry, I understood the confusion there, sorry. Oh. I'd like to go back to just a couple measures before the ending, cross the wide Missouri, pickups to measure 13. I really, really want to get quiet during that, and maybe I wasn't clear enough, so I'll try to be clearer. But to do that, I think we really need to make from measure 9 a nice big crescendoing phrase, really through that place where there's no breath. Keep crescendoing, crescendoing. That big climactic part, I think, is where bound away, cross the wide. So I'll demonstrate for you from we're bound away, cross the wide Missouri. So like almost nothing for re. Okay, let's start pickups to measure 9. So Shenandoah. That's your note. Okay, ready?
Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. We're bound away, cross the wide Missouri.
Good. That was a lot
Sorry,
better.
I just-
It's okay.
I didn't
It's
have
okay.
that octave just now.
No problem. But that was really good.
Colette, could you help us with our note accuracy in the coda section with those last ahs coming in after Missouri?
Yeah. So
If you need to step over to the piano, go ahead and maybe take it again from, how about right on the transition into the ahs in measure 14, but let me know if you hear any note accuracy issues in your four voices.
okay. So do you want to start across the wide?
Actually, we better set up from across the wide, yeah.
Yep. Cross the. Ready?
Cross the wide Missouri.
Good. So I heard some soprano weird notes there. It's okay. So. You were a little flat, I think, on
Okay.
the B, and then, but then you found the re, which is good because I always go to me instead of re at the end. So good job with that. And then tenors, there was something funky with those eighth notes.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what you did.
Yep. I don't know what I did. What did I do?
Okay, I don't know if both of you did it. But it was,
Can you play it for us?
can you just play the starting pitch?
An A
The
flat.
A flat or the
C.
C.
I don't know how it goes. Get that? Okay, so maybe that's the problem, yes. Do we want to try, so, how about, can we just work with tenors?
Actually, could you, let's just see if we can stack up that chord on
Okay.
beat 3 of 14, and then we, and
Okay.
that's it. We're gonna get
Could you play me an A, please? Flat, flat. Thank you. So bass is, good. No tenors. Play C. I can't think of it right now.
Where are we? Re or hum?
Okay, for the sake of time though, Colette, I think you've uncovered a bit
Okay.
of an anthill here, and it's going to take more than 10 seconds to fix this issue.
Yeah.
But sometimes that happens. Could you just conduct it for us again from cross the Y all the way to the end, and we'll see if we can
Sure.
listen for that transition. Cross the Y.
Cross the wide Missouri.
Thank you. Melody?
All right, let's keep in mind everything that all the past conductors have worked on and try and give this the best shot we have so that I can see what else needs a little bit of attention that hasn't been covered yet, all right? Oh, I'm sorry, can we
Okay.
start that over?
Starts
My
again.
bad, my bad.
Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Hey, rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Hey, we're bound away across the wide Missouri.
All right. So I think what I want to focus most on is dynamics in the beginning. At the very beginning, we're going to start off at a mezzo piano. I think we were on the mezzo forte side of that. So let's think about what we're saying here for a second. We're just going to start the beginning off nice and smooth Oz, tall Oz. That was beautiful. So just bring it down a little bit. Let's just kind of guide our audience through that nice and easy. We're going to have a quick little break for the caesura before we get to O Shenandoah, and then we're going to start a little bit louder for O Shenandoah. Something interesting that I thought of, I talked with Dr. Edwards about this actually, is when we're talking about longing, that happens to be in the 4/4 measure. So obviously the measure is longer than compared to the 3/4s that we're doing. So I really want you guys to think about the longing and kind of stretch those out. If it's longer, let's give it somewhere to go. So I want you guys to crescendo and then maybe bring it back down. Think about your 4 measure phrases that the other conductors have talked about before I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and run that. Let's do, are you guys comfortable with starting right on the fermata of measure 4?
Mhm.
It's fine.
Okay. So here can be your, let's do, so I'm gonna start with 3, 4,
Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Hey, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Hey, we're bound away across the wide Missouri.
nice, much better.
I like how soft you're trying to get us, like at the end of that phrase in measure 13, 14. Can you get us to be a lot louder, though, at the climactic moment, wherever you feel a climax before that, so we create more contrast?
Okay, yes. As Colette mentioned before, she really wants the climactic point on the away part, and I completely agree with her decision there. So what I want to hear is, oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you, away, we're bound away. With more breath, obviously.
Really big.
Alrighty. So let's take it from pick up to measure 9.
Yes.
Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Hey, we're bound away across the wide Missouri.
Okay.
I will escort you to theory, but let's give Melody a run through, please.
Alright. So I'm going to start, nice tall R. Remember all of the dynamics we just worked on.